Hi, welcome to another episode of Craftmine. I asked last episode if we should continue, and it has been decided that we should. So, we are going to do another episode today of Craftmine. Here we are. It is time to begin. This is Memory Lane. As a reminder, this is Memory Lane. This is our last mine we did. We can go back, I think, if needed. And there's these doors, and it says, doors yearn for the keys. I don't have keys. So I'm assuming that the doors need them. So the next place to go is make a mine. Now I have a mine 2 base that says floating islands, ocelots, spiders, swamp biomes. Okay, so ocelots must be the mob. Spiders must be the bad guy. Swamp biomes, base rock type blackstone, rare surface exits. Mine ingredient chickens, who came first? So chickens plus a mine 2 base, which gets us on a floating island. So what would help on a floating island? I can choose any of these, I think. World above the mines. But this is a mine 2 base, so can I not put that in, I'm assuming? Oh, I can. Okay. Mine exits are found on the surface, but it might take a truck to get to one. This says rare surface exits, so that's already a thing. Can I contradict that? Yeah, I can contradict that. Okay, so I can have it on the surface or really on the surface. Porcupines, except without the pines? Pigs. Moo. Fluffy mine. Heralds, of course. The mountains are made of stone. The mountains are made of andesite. Okay, so clearly there's a strategy here. Oh, I can read how to get these. Okay, let's do a little bit of reading. Feed some gold to a pig. Slaying Enderman. Sense a theme found while slaying monsters. Hidden among the skeletons. Armadillos. Mine tough. From spiders. Slay. Play in the sand. It seems like you would never would have. This one says, how many monsters do you have to slay? You would never would have guessed it. Slay monsters to find this one. Find and kill some slime. Go on a monster hunt. Eat a cookie. The parrot doesn't want it anyway. Buy from a villager. Eat some bamboo. Search among the leaves. Play in the mud. Get some magma. Search cold blocks. Walk in this block and give up a chime. It's a nice crystal, but not even worth a rhyme. I can't read the rhyme part, but I'm sure that's what it says. Jump from really high up. Mine diorite. Mine blackstone. Whiskers. Buy from a villager. Prepare to go riding. Go pick mushrooms. What is special encounter mine? What is snowy mine? Okay, I'm getting the theme here. So I'm just going to choose, and to save this, I'm going to put this in, and we're going to go. Here we go. Wow. Are we going? Level 1, 60 out of 100. Donate 20 of your experience to work towards upgrading the Minecrafter table. I didn't mean to press that button, but I guess it's been pressed. What happens now? Can I go? I've made an advancement further beyond. Upgrade the Minecrafter so you can keep mining and crafting. There we go, that's how you edit the mine. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, I get it. I get that I'm going to... Okay, turning off and back on again. Please don't turn my computer off and back on. Press U to spend levels on unlocks. Oh, great. It is floating islands. I did read that properly. Okay. All right. Let's work this out. This is our challenge. Let's go. What do I need? I need to get an ocelot, so that is by doing something related to ocelots. High biomes, mine those and those. Mine the chickens, and there's... Okay, that's the information I have. Ocelot, spiders, blackstone, and things like that. I don't know if that's what I need to find, but I know that's my information. Now, let's work this. We have 18 experience points, so we gotta make sure to choose the correct thing for this. So, let's choose. Yes, a pet chicken! I unlocked a pet chicken. More courageous than you think. He does look pretty courageous. Look at that. He's mounting the ranks. Do you need a seed? Oh, can I breed you with other chickens? As soon as I find other chickens, we'll work this problem out. I could not get one. Okay. Okay, so what else can we do? I have 8 levels. Okay, I'm gonna buy enchanting so I can get to this stuff. Pathfinder, learning, get more experience after each thing. Amazing game and super fast. Sticks and stones may break your bones, but they probably shouldn't. We would have called this Unlock Sagittari, but someone said it sounded weird and that no one speaks Latin anymore. That is not true, actually. I do know a bit of Latin. Anything else I can afford? Time when learning, take time when mining. 2 levels. I think that'll work. Okay. Alright, now we spent that. We need to start. Oh, wow, I got an enchanting table. Okay. Let's just get started then, shall we? First thing I need, I guess, number 1, axolotls! Okay, don't get distracted. The first thing I need is some wood. So do I have any wood? Okay, I guess I do not. So I need a branching block. So let's get this moss business. The real question is, what's this made out of? Can I use this? This is wood, is it not? Okay, good. I do have wood then. I have this pale oak stuff. Okay. These are not the same block. Can this get me anywhere? Yes, okay. Sticks. Okay. We're gonna make a pickaxe. Are we though? Nope, that's not smart. We're gonna make an axe. That is not leaving me. Okay, so I'm gonna take the crafter with me this time. Genius, isn't it? And that should get me a few more places. I'd love a shovel. And at that point, we could start breaking blocks, so. I'm coming, chicken. Okay, so that's the shovel covered. If I get one more. Actually, I'm going to take all this because you never know what you might need. A crafting table is probably not going to help me unless I unlocked that, which I think I might have. Did I unlock crafting table? I can't remember. So are those what I'm supposed to get? Or am I just supposed to escape? I'm still working that out. I know I need the keys. Okay. Okay, we're just going to get some of this. And some of this. Perfect. Okay, now let me see if I can make a crafting table. Does that mean I can actually use it? Yes. Okay, so we don't need that anymore. We'll just take the crafting table. And that should be good. Okay, next order of business. Let me start doing some shoveling because we need some of that. And then I've got to find the exit. So let's get some clay. I'm going to get a whole stack because I think it counts as experience. Also, I don't know if it'll help me, which I doubt it will, but you never know. I don't know if the book is allowed. It is, but I'm not going to use it. Get this to mine the blackstone. We need some blackstone for some professional usage. Okay, and then when we've got that much blackstone, we just make a stone pickaxe. And since I've got limited inventory space, we gotta use what we got. And then I'm gonna get some more blackstone, and now we can begin the bridging process. So, let me begin the bridging process. I'm gonna need a lot of blocks. So this is important stuff. I'd don't know how much of this is important, but I'm just going to clear this little place of moss because I need the blocks. Yes, I'm aware my shovel is broken. Okay, that's enough moss probably for right now. Ooh, a sniffer egg. Okay, that's exciting. Let me break this. I'm going to take the rest of this moss. I don't know where I got the sniffer egg from, so I'm just going to break a bit more moss. Okay. Alright, there's spiders. I'm going to stack with bushes, I think. Okay, I'm never going to mount that cliff, so let me find... This way looks good. Ooh, missed some moss. One nice thing about moss is that it breaks real nice and easily. So you don't have to really think about it too much. There we go. Okay, next order of business. Find a way out. Okay, a lot of spiders. Pits to the void, spiders. I'm gonna make a chest. Limited wood, but a chest feels like the smart thing to have right now. This is the stuff I want to take home. So I'm gonna just do that, and then I can continue, but I do need this. This is my chest, though. So to mark my chest, I'm gonna put a nice moss tower. That should be pretty obvious. Is that obvious? I don't think it's obvious. There we go. That's better. Okay, so let's decide, shall we? I don't see anything to work with. Let me look at these coordinates. Negative 5694. Okay. No, wait, it's actually, the Y value doesn't matter. So it's actually negative 56, 94, negative 62. Okay. Perfect. Okay. Now let's continue because there's a lot to see, but none of it's what I want. That's a lot of spiders. They're kind of fast. I regretted this decision. Excuse me. See ya. Bye. Chicken, did you defeat them? Okay. This is my stuff. I don't know what to do. I need to die. I don't know what happens if you die, so we're gonna go test it out. Spider! You! Hey, get me! Thank you. Ah! You fail. Fail of mine. Yeah, I realized that. Okay, lesson learned, you can fail. Let's try that again, shall we? Mine too. Whoa. Okay. Okay, that mine was failed. Understood. I did not understand that. I didn't realize that if you died, you were actually dead. So now I understand that. We're going to try again. Mine 3. Skeletons, axolotls, stone, floating island, surface exit. So we got surface exits already. We have pigs. We're going to need swamp bottom. So we got wood. We just need some iron and things like that. So we're going to get frogs. Mixed with... I can't do these? No, because that's already a thing. Mixed with the surface world. I don't know if that's smart, but that's what we're going with. Mine 3. You have to jump on top of it for some reason to enter the mine, which I find rather interesting. 4, 3, 2, 1. Done! Spilling out lava from buckets. Okay, we're going to try this again, me and you. And we're going to fix this problem that we had so many of. This time, we're going to actually find the way out. We miserably failed last time, but this is the time. I had a lot of nice things, but I didn't know that if you died, you admitted defeat. So, we're going to try this again without dying. It's going to be great. We're not going to die, and we're going to live to see another day. We're also going to mine this mangrove tree, which is very big and kind of hard to get stuff from because it's a mangrove tree. And it's got roots, a lot of roots. Okay. And we're up. Okay. So that's as much as we're going to get for right now. We're going to go back to our little pedestal thing here. I don't even know why I have a pedestal, but there is one. So we're going to go back here. We're just going to convert this all to planks. Okay, and then we're going to... What was I making? Craft table. Perfect, problem dealt with. Now we can actually make things. So, we're going to need to make a pickaxe and an axe. I don't need the mechanical crafter anymore. I will take a little bit of pale oak just in case. Never know when you might need that pale oak. There is dark oak too, isn't there? Pale oak, dark oak. So many types of oak. Okay. We're gonna see what we find. We're gonna see if... Oh, sniffer egg. Okay, that worked. This is a great biome! And the thing is, there seems to be mobs at all times of day. There's not like... I wonder if any of this... I did choose this, by the way. I put in the surface world one because the floating island's so hard to work with for me, so I went with this instead. Okay, I do need that copper. Can I get down there without dying? And can I get back up is the better question. The answer seems to be no, but I'm going to take a little bit more clay home. I did that by accident, but now I realize that it was a really good idea. I'm just going to clear this out, so now I can go down and come back up. As it turns out, I did need that pale oak. First, I need some stone. Just 3. Actually, a lot more than 3. But for right now, 3 will make me a pickaxe. And then a pickaxe will get me 9 more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, and then that'll be enabled me to smelt my copper that I've just found. Because I have copper now. Which is good because that's part of an eye of exit. So that's a really important, crucial part of the eye of exit. Which is needed in the game to kind of find the exit. So, pretty important. Oh, this is deep. The other thing I noticed was that there's no other mobs besides the one listed. Like, there's no... If it says you're going to have... You know, if it says you're going to have spiders, then the only mob there is spiders. It doesn't give you, like, anything else, just spiders. I know there was one that said mine diorite, which is why I'm here. Mining diorite. In hopes of getting a diorite-y thing. Yes, that's one. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get this too. Any iron down there? It doesn't look like it, so chicken, back up we go. Just you and me. Are those fish? kind of strange looking fish. Anyway, up we go. Okay, we're back. Now, come on, chicken, let's go this way. What should we name our chicken? I think I'm going to name him Harold. Don't know why, but that seems like a good name for a chicken. I'm going to go with Harold. Let me get to the top of this, and then we can see where to go from here. Okay, a lot of drip leaf, like a lot of drip leaf. If this doesn't give me anything, I'm really surprised. Okay, pigs. But I already have pig eggs, so I don't need those. Nothing from those. Mud. Can mud give me anything? Come on, mud. Surely mud has something good going for it. Pigs like mud. Mud is muddy. And that makes pigs. Right? Clearly? It's going to be clearly not. Okay. Ooh, a mushroom egg. I want that. These are not as important as the mushroom egg. Okay, so our next order of business is finding the exit. I have no idea where it is, or how to find it, except for I know I need to craft an eye of exit. But I have 0 iron, so I guess that's going to be kind of tough. Any iron down here? Nice amount of other things. Not seeing any iron. Axolotls? I like the axolotl. I think I forgot this. Okay. Any iron? Something along the iron realm? Any iron? I'm on the other side. Okay, I've gone in a circle. Where would iron be? Axolotls? Anybody seen any iron? I'm ready for my exit. Anybody seen anything of the iron variety? It's a deep world under here. Any iron? Cause see the eye of exit, not the eye of ender, by the way. It looks like an eye of ender, but it's a different color. Gonna get out of the water because it's gonna be kinda tough. It's faster. Oh, my chicken. He's like a teleporting chicken. Okay. We're looking for some iron. And I don't think I can successfully end this video until I've got some, so I guess you're gonna have to wait. Sorry, everybody. Okay, let's see. Iron, iron, iron. This is a nice solid mountain. Any iron involved in this vicinity? I'm also out of food, which is an interesting predicament, seeing as I have no iron. Coal in the mountains? I'll go check there in a minute. I just need some food. Any iron? That's iron! Oh, okay. 1 second. Okay. Please hold. I've lost my table. Oh no, I can't craft anything! I've lost my crafting table. Okay, let's work this out then. I am going to set the time today for the sake of us. It doesn't spawn mobs or anything, so just for the sake of the video. To save the video from looking like a black mess, we're going to go with this DM button. Okay, this is not going to work. I need... Okay, chicken, I know, we're working on it, buddy. We're working on it. Okay. We're going to break this. My iron. Okay, 1 piece of iron. Not great. But, okay. Next one. Fine, okay. Again, not an amazing amount of iron, but down we go. Okay, we're going to see what we can make with this. Problem is, can't smelt it. So we're going to have to... I can't swim or run or do really anything. I guess I can just eat raw pork chop. You know? Raw pork chop's not going to hurt anybody. Now I got to go get a crafting table. We're going to hold up ourselves against this. We're going to go. Okay, good. Nice. Okay. We need out. And we're going to have to go back this general direction to find our house, because I swam this way, which means we're going to have to keep swimming because we have to go back. Just keep swimming. We're going to have to go back. So, back we go. Because I clearly forgot the crafting table, and that led to not much in the good realm. Because I forgot my crafting table, and that means I have to make another one over at the mechanical crafter, so... Lily pads are like pre-made parkour. Okay. We're going to finish this episode if we can get some of this business. So, let me craft another crafter. Throw this out the window because it's not as important anymore. Okay, take this. Craft this. Furnace. Put some wood in the furnace. Put my iron in the furnace. And we're going to smelt some iron. Then we're going to look at the recipe for an eye of exit. Okay, we can get... bring this onto the Minecraft experience, but it's also the way out. So, iron and copper. We're going to smelt our iron. Is this good? 0.045? I think that's worse. All of this is worse stuff, and except the things I earned. Okay, copper. And then we can start making some eye of exits. I will make a boat. That would be really helpful. So that's ready for our exit. Let's wait for this to cook. And what are we going to say while we wait for this to cook? We're going to say the Minecraft movie is out. Haven't seen it, but I know it's out. So that's exciting. What else have I got to say? Corgis are cute. Kittens are cute. How's our smelting going? Not nearly enough. Okay. Let me think. What do I have to say for you? What about a quokka? Let's talk about the quokka. It lives in Australia. Sorry for all you Australian people that I'm pronouncing this name miserably wrong. It is on an island near Albany. It's rather small. It can climb trees. And it lives 10 years. What else? What else can I tell you? It seems like they are herbivores, so they eat vegetation. I ran out of wood. Great. Is that enough? No. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get something to burn. What can I burn? What can I burn? What can I burn? What can I burn? Wood burns, coal burns. A lot of things burn. A lot of things burn. This burns. Let's see. Southwest Australia, of Western Australia. They can live in wilds to gardens. I wonder if they're in people's backyards. I don't know. Maybe. Not Australian. Clearly they must be kinda. They look pretty cute. Says you can approach them. And yes, I am mining this tree. Maybe don't, it seems. Okay, so down we go. Down we go. Down we go. They got stuck on a root. Down we go farther. There's the rest. Okay. Back we go. 11 numbers of wood should be good, you think? I'm well aware that I think this game is played by just grab everything and take it back to the mine. Okay, this video is getting a bit long, but we are going to start right about now. Crafting our stuff. So, it's time to do some crafting. I don't need this for later, so I'm just going to get rid of it all. Half of it goes to the wood. Perfect. And now we wait again. Let's see. We're waiting. We are waiting. About 10,000 quokkas live on Rottennest Island. Interesting. They are herbivores, as I said. Okay, we're going to make one eye of exit and take the evidence with us. Okay, I am going to get in this boat with you and Chicken, and we're going to throw this. Where did it go? The exit's not here. It meant go this way is what I think that means. So we are going to get all this copper smelted. When most of it's finished, we're going to head out. So, by the way, this says the quokkas do not actually smile. It just looks like it because of the way they are. They can climb trees. They don't need to eat very often. Yeah. This is the quokka Quokka. No idea if I'm pronouncing this correctly, but it's probably somewhere in the vicinity. Australian people, maybe? We're gonna look at some unlocks while we're doing it, so. First pioneers of flight weren't always successful. Maybe we can do better after locking the spell book. I feel like the first thing I should be unlocking is this. You know, I think I should like save. Okay, fine. I do need that. Crafting table. A brewing stands for your brewing needs. Crafting table. I have that. So, ability to craft. Oh, it's saying that this saves me time, so I don't have to make it. Okay. I do understand that. We are almost done. That should be enough. I need 9 at a time. We'll get 18. So probably we're going to have to wait for these all to craft, but we're almost done. Only 8 left, guys. We can make this. And then we're going to follow the Eye of Ender to its end, and then we're done. So, they are really cute, by the way. If anybody wants to look up a picture. Kingdom Animalia, Phylum Chordata, Class Mammalia, Order Diprotodontia, Family Macropodidae, Genus Cetonix, Species S. Brachyuru. You're welcome. Now you know. You can be really smart. You can memorize all that. They're marsupials, so they have pouches for their joeys. So, interesting. Often in groups of 100 individuals. So, yep, that is that creature. I am again gonna set the time today, not because I like to, but because it was getting so dark last time we played that I couldn't see the screen, so I doubt that you could. I did not actually double check. Anyway, to save that happening again, I am setting the time today because it does not seem to affect anything, because the mobs that are in the game are always in the game. It doesn't seem like they ever get more in the game, even if it's nighttime. Like, new mobs don't spawn. It's really strange. Okay, we're done. Let's go. I can craft in the inventory now, so I can make a new one if I need it. I will take this, just because I have space for it. And then me and the chicken, we're going. Okay, this is the direction. According to the Eye of Exit, this is the way. I think that is about the fourth thing I've said that's a reference by now. So we're gonna try to go this way. Will this work? No. Okay. So let's break this. Come on, chicken. I don't need this. This is the way. I realized that if we just head the general direction, you eventually end up somewhere near it. I don't want to use it though, because if you do end up not using it very much and you get to the end, I'm looking for a giant beacon, by the way. If you didn't see last video, I am looking for a giant, like, beacon in the air. And it's the mine exit. So let's see if we can find that, shall we? Looking for a beacon. It said this way, so I noticed that if you do head in the direction, at some point you're going to have to turn, probably. In mine one you didn't, but you're probably going to have to at some point. Come on. Thank you. Okay, anything. Is that fire? I think the trees might be on fire. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm going to head off on a diagonal, I think, because I don't know where to go from here. Let's head this way. See some beautiful yellow axolotls. I said there'd be frogs, but I'm starting to not be convinced. Haven't seen any. What's that? It's a mushroom. How exciting. Okay, as soon as I get to the top of this hill, we're going to throw it again. This video is extraordinarily long, but I hope you don't mind. It is a special. This way. Okay. Let's go. This way. I knew you'd probably have to take a turn. It is mine 3, so. Okay, we gotta get to the end here. Let's get there. We got this, right, everybody? Right. Maybe. Or not, there's always not. Sorry. Just need a little bit of food that I can eat. And then I'm gonna pick my pickaxe back up and keep moving. The eye of exit said this way. So I'm heading this way. Do I need to continue heading this way is the question. I have no idea. This video is so long. Oh no. Let's just get to the end of here. Anything? Come on, Craftmine. Tell me where to go. Got it. This way. It commands. This is the way we shall go. There it is! Yes, we did it. Okay. That's it. That is it. A blue beacon right there. That's what we're looking for. Okay, now somehow we gotta choose what we want and what we don't want to keep. Because this is where we get our experience points, I believe, but I could be wrong. Now this is worth 0.018. How much is this worth? 0.025, even less. Okay. Just get me out of here. Take me out. This is where you grab stuff. It's 7 seconds. Okay. 390. Is that good? Maybe. Okay. We just hit 40 minutes on our video. Kind of long. Extraordinarily wrong. But we did it. And that's the point. Is a mine a key? No. Okay. Mine 3. Okay, that's the end of this episode. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!